Well, it's that time of the year again. Time for the Bloxed Advent Calendar of 2018. Remember how I started last year's calendar off with a top 10 of WarioWare characters? Well, with WarioWare Gold, my opinions have changed on some characters, so in this video, I'll talk about where I would rank these characters who have moved. These characters are in no particular order, so let's go. Our first character is Young Cricket. If you didn't know, I never really used to like Young Cricket since he seemed like a girl when he was actually male, and I couldn't get behind how convoluted he was. But now, Gold gives him a new voice that finally makes me wrap my head around his gender, and his personality is fleshed out more now to be a determined, hyper teenager. Overall, he's my new number 3. Next up is Jimmy T. Jimmy has moved up the list now because he's really weird now. His new voice seems so weird and his new design just doesn't appeal to me. He's still in my top 10. But he's not as good, so he's been dropped to a number 7. Next up is Dr. Krieger. When I made my first video, he was tied with Wario, but over the year, I've felt much better about Krieger. That was until Gold. Now, it seems Krieger is brainless. Yes, I said that about a doctor. Why do I think this? Well, he's always getting into trouble, such as being chased by a killer robot and having potions shoved down his throat until his stomach aches. But I still try to look at the old Krieger, who was funny and always got into problems only a genius could face. So, I've kept him as number 4. As for Wario, he's still his goofy self, but I feel he's just a little iffy. He seems a little less interesting without a proper story in his microgames. Instead, he just trains you and explains the controls of the league. Overall, he's now number 5. Well, the last character I have to talk about is Ashley. She wasn't on my list before because she was silent and to me seemed overrated to the point that she lost all of her charms. But with a new voice, she has a much new personality which moves her to the number 6 spot. Well, now time for the credits of my new list. The characters who I haven't mentioned, such as Orbulon and the Taxi Duo, haven't changed spot, but that doesn't mean I don't have little grips with their Gold representation, but maybe another video would be good for those characters. Well, thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow! Okay! Oh yeah! Too bad.